Hello everyone, this is TrueBlue here. Welcome back to more Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages. Last time we went into the Moonlit Grotto here and got our third Essence of Time as well as the Seed Shooter. And this time, we're going back in there because I am an idiot and completely forgot something in here. This isn't required at all, but being the completionist that I am, I want to at least show that this is here. Okay? And when I went back to this though, I actually cannot believe I forgot this. So, I'm just going to very quick detour in here, this very quick, easy thing that I forgot to grab. But, I'm still going to grab it in the first place here, but... Oh yeah, I think that was also the first time I showed that that's actually a thing, we can actually warp, the warp there. But I'll show that more, talk about more about that another time though, because I think there might be a time in the dungeon where I can use it more effectively, so... Not necessarily in this one, but the other, but... Back this way here, back in the basement here where you had to... Wow, I actually got him one shot with one bomb again. But back over here... See this little green square right here? I completely forgot that this thing actually has a chest here. So... Just bomb that here to go this way. And you actually want to destroy the Armos statue here, and which can be a little easier said than done. Oh, wow, I got my second try actually. And that is where the compass is. So... Yeah, I am an idiot. Oh, by the way, I already showed where everything... Wrong button. I already showed where everything else is, so there's nothing left in this dungeon. It's just, I wanted to show that that was there. Because you're like, in case anyone's wondering, where's the compass? Or whatever. But it's just my way to basically show the completion side, my completion side again, and let's get out of here and actually get back to this for real. So now we gotta find a way off this island because we were told to go northwest of the city. So now, this huge fish washer shore looks fresh and tasty. Red fish is a very exciting flavor. Yeah, these little lizard things are trying to eat this. Bigger thing. So, but it's red fish. We're dying to see. What those red seeds you have? Ember seeds? What is it? We trade the ember seeds for a fish? Oh. You bet I will trade you these ember seeds. Enjoy them. It's a deal. I can't wait to taste it. Enjoy it. You'll find that I'm sure you'll enjoy how spicy they are. Hot! Hot! Long overdue payback. Alrighty. But now we talk to this guy here. I'm Dimitri. I can swim in the sea. Are you going somewhere? I can give you a ride. Jump press A, swim even up waterfalls. Carry me using the power presser. But as you see, he actually walks around. So yeah, fish my butt. Dimitri here is one I never really quite got what he was until I saw the official artwork for him. Dimitri is actually a Dodongo, oddly enough. Yeah, no, it wouldn't make sense, but I know heading this way first. But because over here, there's a little soft soil here, so I'm going to plant a Gasha seed over here and hope for nothing later on. Now, the downside for over here is, it will be a while before we can get back to this area. So, not really the best area, but at least something for me to go back to later on. But as you see, Dimitri can swim through this water just fine. You know, you wouldn't expect a Dodongo to be able to swim like this. So, but in any case, this is that though. We're here. You go alone now. Bye. All right. So. That is the third of those animal buddies there. So now we're back on the mainland. Now we can head back this way. And I forgot I need a power bracelet here. Now that we are back on the mainland, now we can actually start heading up northwest over here, restocking those ember seeds because they actually do take an ember seed from you for that. But now I say we go ahead and start heading up northwest for this in order to start heading up to the next area here. But there's gonna be a couple other things we can do as well, which I'll be showing first. First of all, this is required to move up there. You need the seed shooter to burn that tree and hit that switch. But first, before we go that way, up over this way we got this little. Hey, it's the Happy Mask Salesman. Hey, buddy, how's it going? I'm so hungry, my stomach hurts. Ah, I'm hungry! Pardon me, I just thought you could help. I'm hungry! But now we have the meat now, so we got food for him. What's that of food last? I'm the same way with me, and I'm a carnivore. I am a carnivore. Why are you staring at me? Oh, you want something? How greedy! Really, until you get something. Fine, you can have this. Neat. So we get the doggy mask now. So, and so now he thanks us. But we can take care of this next part here. Just go back to slight backtracking, but back into the city. Back over this house. We actually passed this up a minute ago. So, but going this way here. This dog may want the mask. So let's talk to her here. I'm Mama Yuyan. The top breeder in town. Yeah, I remember your doggy racetrack too, with Majora's mask. My dog is much cuter than that dog. Much cuter, but that dog is very shy. Well, that mask fits my dog perfectly. Let me have that mask. So yeah, go ahead and have that. You deserve this toy that the dog play with. You get the dumbbell, but there's only one. So, yeah, we got a dumbbell now, so it's gonna be a little while before we can do anything with that, though. So now let's actually go on back over to the main area, back to the path where we're supposed to go. Let's head back up this way, across this bridge over here, and oh, Maple's back. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Is Maple gonna have anything else that we want? And ow. Okay, nope, she didn't drop anything. Particular. You again, you have an infamy. Did not mean to hit that. Alright, so let's just get as much as we can, and I missed. You barely grabbed a few things. I guess it is kind of random how much stuff that is dropped, so. But, again, I know it just seems trivial, but there is a reason why I am constantly crashing into Maple, because again, something very useful that she has that's required to 100% this game. I lucked out early with that there. And hey, it's the carpenter boss. This is where we're building this bridge to Symmetry City roofs. They go off on break. I wait and wait, but they don't come back. We'll never get the bridge done at this rate. I go find him, but the terrain on it is too rough. A man can't navigate it on his own. What a fix. But yeah, he's not kidding. You see, we can't make that jump, so yeah, we're a little stuck here, so we can't exactly do much right now. So let's head back. Maybe there's something else we can find around that can. Maybe there's something we can find that can help us out to get through this area. So, Mister, I found you. Oh, it's you again. It's a mess. A wing like animal got lost in the forest, can't get out. Oh, so yep. So it's not. At least it's not just us that has the problems with that they play the tricks on. That they're playing a trick on what it sounds like poor Moosh there. Since that's the only winged bear-like animal that we've seen so far. So we gotta go back to the woods, and it's gonna be scrambled up again. Back down this way here. Back in this area with the music that sounds like it's taunting you. So now we just go down this way. At least you can go cut through this way now, so it's quicker. What do you have to say for your? Oh, we didn't mean to be such trouble, really. But yeah, to find Moosh though, you just go up, back down, and back up again. Yes, it's that easy. I'm back in this thing spot. I'm so hungry I can't move. Oh, you chased away the ghosts. So yeah, now we have Moosh here. So back here now. So what do you mean about? Okay, yeah. So we're now out of the forest again. At least they take us out of the forest. Thank you for helping out. You haven't told me your name. Please tell me. Link? That's easy to remember. First the graveyard, now this. You always help me out. I always help you in your adventure too. So take this. Play the flute when you need me. I'll come if I hear it. So we got Moosh's flute. So now we can call Moosh from pretty much wherever he can get to. It's unfortunately a little limited in its range. So it pretty much only works in certain areas. But since we have Moosh now we can navigate those. Remember how we had those pits that we couldn't get through before? Well, now we can actually do that. Now we actually can navigate the area now that we have Moosh here to help with get us over those pits. So now we actually can help the carpenter out. So let's talk to him again, and he says the same thing there. I don't want to wait till they don't come back. Can you go find the slackers for me? Yep, you bet. I guess you'll be off then, but you can get all three of the slackers. We'll get to work on this bridge, but the terrain is too rough. So okay. But the thing is, now we have Moosh. Now we can actually go. Now we can actually get through this area here. Oh! Yeah, you have to really be sure you're tapping the A button. Hit me faster on some of the faster ones, so a little longer pass there. But first carpenter's over here. There's no way we could have gotten here without Moosh, so. Get up over there, so. But yeah, this area will actually is changing, and I actually will show this at the end of this video. But like after I get to this section here, I will show this. But you don't necessarily have to get Moosh here. So say you were not a big fan of Moosh for some reason, you actually can get one of the different animal buddies over here as well. So I mean, like, it can be Ricky or it can be Dimitri over here. So I do plan to show. I will be showing this though, but I'll show that. I'll show that maybe like at the end. I'll show that maybe like at the end of this video. But the thing is though, if you do, but the thing is though, that part there is actually what's in this cave. Oh, it's just a fairy fountain. But yeah, there are those types of things in this game as well, where you can be. It just instantly, it just heals you back to full health. Is all it is. But like I was saying though, depending which animal buddy you have to come with you, it actually changes the terrain very greatly. So this area will not be the same if you picked a different animal buddy. So it's not like it has to be Moosh. It can be any of the other animal buddies. So it's like, say if you like one of the other ones better, like I'm personally partial to either Ricky or Dimitri personally. Those are the two that I like. Nothing against Moosh though, but oh yeah, Ring over in here. So we'll fight. I'll go over that. We'll figure out what that one is at a later point. So oh yeah, and the ring will where the ring is will also change a bit as well. So depending on the location, this will go up this way. And that's the third carpenter. So that's it then. So now they can get this bridge back. They're finally here. We just like, no more breaks till the bridge is done. Yes, boss. Yeah, that is pretty fast for building a bridge. We're done, boss. I guess you fools can't work, but no time for on to the next job. Yes, boss. So now we finally got these Now we finally got the way to go forward this way. And they mentioned a Symmetry City. So oh yeah, I don't think we've seen these enemies, but those are Dark Nuts. They're not too bad in all honesty though. So Symmetry City's up this way here. But yeah, looks like something's happened here because it's all messed up and the ground's all red. Definitely a big volcanic area here, but something's definitely happened here with the houses wrecked like that. But we have this here too. You got Gale Seeds. I guess can take you where you want to go. I'm gonna. So. But yeah, there's really not much over here. There really isn't much to be done here, though. But maybe at least not now there isn't. But maybe something happened. You see how we got these time portals here, so we can go back in time. Well, maybe we can. I'm gonna go ahead and end this off here, so that way next time we'll see what happens. So we'll go back in time and see what may have happened here. So until then, see you guys then. But wait a minute. I know what you're thinking, but the video's not even halfway done yet. What's going on? Well, the truth be told is that is the end of the story-driven parts for this one, though. The rest of this video is going to be showing the other two animal buddies, like how to get those. So through the power of video editing and a backup save file, let's get to that. Backtracking a little bit here, through the power of video editing and through the power of a backup save file, I'm going to go ahead and show what the other routes are like. First off, because let's go back up more north. If you go back up north and back into the city, we want to go into the shop first before we go up here. And you see we have this item here. Looks a little familiar, doesn't it? Strange flute, 150 rupees. You got a strange flute, sure looks rare. Well, what this does is, by having this flute, grabbing this flute triggers a different animal buddy to be your main partner rather than Moosh. So I'm gonna head up over this. I'm gonna head up I'm gonna head up over north first so we can see the difference in the layout before we go meet our new animal buddy. Alright, so now we're back up over here, but you may notice that we have, instead of the holes there, we have a lot more water here, as well with all these currents here that we can't swim through. Well, didn't we just meet an animal buddy recently that actually was able to swim? And it is the same thing, so... But yeah, notice how the area is now all water-based now. We have like there's way more water here. Well, that's because we got the strange flute, and thus the terrain somehow changes because of that. The terrain changes to match the animal buddy that you graduated. Mister, I found you! It's a mess. A red lizard-looking animal got lost in our forest and can't get out. Okay, so yeah. By having that strange flute, you see a red lizard animal there. So let's go back to the forest and ow! Actually, I never get to show that, but just like in other Zelda games, those enemies are basically, I think they're buzz blobs. You hit them with the sword, that they'll shock you. But if you go back, but now let's head back to the forest and see who it is this time. But again, a red lizard animal. So yeah, we just met one like that earlier to get back onto the island. So yeah, it sounds like it's Port Dimitri this time. But let's go over there and help him out. Same path as before. Every place looks the same. How could Dimitri get out? You helped Dimitri on the island. You have good timing. Okay, and you have the ferry sail, the same thing there. So we just got that. So, next time, they all say the same thing. I'm so happy to leave. You helped me twice. Who are you? Link? That's a weird name, but today Link is my friend. Hey, nice flute, Link. Play that flute, and I'll come if I hear the flute. The strange flute is Dimitri's flute. So go north, get on my back. So yeah, we have. So yeah, by getting the flute in the shop, Dimitri becomes our main animal buddy, as opposed to Moosh. Oh, I've hit the wrong button. But yeah, Dimitri can eat enemies as well. But I find Dimitri's probably the hardest one to attack with. Of the animal buddies, it's the hardest one to attack because his range is a little lesser. But it's not so bad though. But I'm gonna go ahead and like show the path for these as well as getting that ring again, and then I'll show the other one. So. Okay, but yeah, I hit the button too quickly. So now we have that. I can use swim at waterfalls. Try it. Yeah, that is actually the one ability that Dimitri didn't get to show in this initially. Oh yeah, and those currents are nothing to Dimitri as well. So, and he can even swim with the waterfalls. So, get a guff of Dimitri there, but I want to hang out a little while. So yeah, this basically is what happens if you pick a different animal buddy. I mean, like the whole structure of this is changed, so you don't have to follow a different path as well. Let's see if I can remember it. It's been a while since I've done this with Dimitri. Oh. It's up this way with the... It's up this way you have to go to reach the second carpenter. Yeah, but Dimitri's the one I probably have the least practice with. At least as far as his paths though, but I still do like Dimitri a good bit though. And yeah, it's actually much easier with Dimitri, because, in my opinion, no. But head up this big waterfall this way. All right, so, and we have this little cave here, and then that leads to this ring, over here. And I believe it is, the same ring as in the other path, but. But aside from that, it's still the same thing. Aside from that, it's the same thing, so... It should be the same. I'll put up on screen if I'm wrong. But in any case, that's the third carpenter, so... And I love how he just, like, is hopping on the water. But... Okay, so they build the bridge again, though, and unfortunately, like I said, the animal buddy thing is really limited in this game, so... I'm gonna go ahead and play the flute so you can hear what all of them sound like. I'll do this again for Moosh and the other files, since that's gonna be the main one. But And of course, Dimitri will come to you. So that's how that works. But it's a really cool thing, though. But in any case, that is Dimitri's portion of this. So with more video, so I will see you in a little bit and then I'll show the path for Ricky. Okay, here we are one more time back in the mainland. However, for Ricky, Ricky's is probably the most complicated one of the animal buddies in order to get the flute forward. We actually have to backtrack to the past before just to even get the flute. Oh, and starting from this point, the Maka tree will be. From this point on, the Maka tree will start looking sadder because while you're getting the essences, though, things are still not going well. So let's head back to the past again, and because that is where we're gonna have to get the flute for Ricky. Because there's a strange, much like for Dimitri, there's a strange flute that will become Ricky's flute. But we have to go back to the past, and this was not available until after clearing the Moonlit Grotto. So we could not have gotten this earlier. But oh shoot, I forgot about this. I'll go over this in more detail later, but that actually is something that's exclusive to the Game Boy Advance one. But I'll go over that in more detail later. Because this is about the flutes. Need a target practice is only 10 rupees? Yes. Do you need an explanation? Yeah, because we haven't shown this yet, let's hear it. Swinging your sword to hit the balls back at the target. Each kind of target is a different kind of point value. Fairies 100 points, blues 30, reds 10, minus 10, imps minus 10. If you miss completely, it's minus 50. I don't know, it was minus 50. What am I saying? Prize based on your score after 10 pitches. Got that? Okay, you got it. This can get a bit interesting. You basically are swinging think of it as like sword baseball of sorts. And you shot... And you basically have to position yourself in the shots back this way. So if you get a good score here, I don't think it's that hard to get the score in this one though. But as far as getting a really, really high score, it's not so bad. Oh, if you get that kind of setup, that is a really good setup for you. 190 points, so. Okay, a little too far to hit the fairy there. It's like, I'm not the best at this game though, but it's. And if you miss a target but hit it, you don't get any points. But in order to yeah, you have to play this game in order to get the flute for Ricky, which I should be getting in a minute. Oh, thank goodness! I thought I hit the M for a second. But yeah, that's real. It's a bit interesting to try to get a really, really good score for this one. And there's a game later on that gives you a much better prize, but I'll get to that later though. That's not something we can do right now. That's further down the road. Congratulations, you get a special prize. You got a strange flute. Try again for rupees? Not right now. The other thing though is you can also get some rings through this place, but in all honesty though, I'll worry about that later, or I'll just put on screen which ones they are. But more importantly though, let's go back to the present and head back up by those ruins. Well, not by the ruins, but by that area, by that landscape leading to Symmetry City. Okay, so now we're back over here. Notice that there's not really much here. The landscape that's different though, but we have more of these cliffs as opposed to the water or the pits that were there before. So yeah, landscape's now built around for Ricky, for the kangaroo. So now we'll go. But again, you gotta talk to this guy again to get that done. So now we did that. I'm gonna go meet y'all back in the forest where we can get Ricky. Mister, I found you. This is an animal with gloves on got lost in our forest and can't get out. So yep, that definitely sounds like Ricky. So I will meet y'all over there. Okay, so back in here again, same path as before, and hey Ricky, how's it going, buddy? You lead that way, and that goes. I don't know what's going on. You found my gloves, right? And so back here at the outside the forest again. Now we can act. So as you can guess, the strange flute will become Ricky's. I still don't get it, but you helped me out. I'm Ricky. Did you remember it? See, do I know your name? Link? Cool. Thanks for your help, Link. Thanks a lot. I want to give you something. Hey, that's a weird flute. I know. Play that flute anytime you need my help. If I hear the flute, I'll come find you. It's now Ricky's flute. So. But yeah, Ricky is especially with his speed though, and like his abilities. I think Ricky is my personal favorite of the animal buddies, and if I'm going to be completely honest here. I mean, it's like I like Ricky a lot though. Like, now it also changed. Then now it will sometimes. These guys also appear in the other game as well, but I will show that. I'll show that when I get to that game though. So. Oh, I actually messed it up. I got a little too close to it. So now we can actually. I'm gonna go and show how to get that ring and the find the 3 carpenters too. When you have Ricky here. Like I said, it's complete. The paths change. The path changes because based on which animal buddy you have. So now we have that. Also, I know the guy got to show this though, but he mentioned it before. You hold it, he'll unleash a tornado from his fist, and we can't go that way. Yeah, but yeah, Ricky's the other one that I have the most practice with though. Not really because, and this is because he's my favorite, but a lot of times. But if you play seasons first, you know how Moosh is the default one in season in ages. Ricky is the default animal partner in seasons. So, and in the Link game, it whichever animal buddy you had over there carries over. So, you're essentially choosing your animal buddy for both games if you're linking the game. So this is why I'm showing all 3 of them though. So, again, how to get each one. So that way you can make the choice of. Now, those of you following can make the choice of which one you want to choose as your partner. But now we have but there's the 3rd one right there. But that's how you would bypass that, is use the tornado to blow away the grass there. But first, before we get the carpenter, let's get to this ring over here. It's the same, and I believe again it's the same one as before. Less complicated to get to that ring than with Dimitri. So, oh, the boss battle will hang on a bit longer. So now that's all 3 of the carpenters here. So I've now shown all 3 paths. Last thing I'm going to do is basically show the Ricky's flute being played once the scene ends, and then I'm going to end this off for real this time. Okay, so now that that's done, it's just all I can show you what it sounds like. I can show you what I can let y'all hear what the flute sounds like. So let's go over there, choose Ricky's flute, and yeah, and I really like the tune for Ricky's flute, in all honesty, though. So now the thing is, though, Ricky cannot. But the thing is, though, I never get to show this, though. They cannot go with you in certain areas. In fact, this other area here, they cannot go. I'm sorry, but it's too hot for me in there. So yeah, it's the same way with the other animal buddies. You will not be able to go to certain areas with them, though. So that's why it's limited. So. Now we're done with that, I'm going to go ahead and end this off for real this time. So next time on Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages, we're going to find out what happened to Symmetry City. But I'll be going back to the other file with Moosh for that one. I'll go back to the other file for that one. So, until then, see you guys then.